let's do an outfit of the day because I'm feeling myself. I'm wearing this nice cardigan, showing off the bump, and I'm in Dominic's sweatpants. Shit! Can't really be doing that anymore. But yes, I'm in Dominic's sweatpants because as long as the top looks good, who cares about the bottom?
Wait, I gave you my heart.
Hello! I'm here to tell you guys the truth about pregnancy. Not really, because everyone is different. But I'm going to tell you my story of pregnancy and how it's been for me, and updates, and some things that I haven't mentioned, like her name. I'm just kidding, I'm not giving that away. It's been really easy to keep that a secret. I thought it'd be really hard, but you kissing the baby? My dogs are getting attached to my belly. I stand up and like all 3 dogs are just like physically attached. So when I thought I was gonna be pregnant, I thought I was gonna be miserable. I was like morning sickness, stretch marks, overheating, like I'm a freaking car. I don't know what I meant by that. Like, you know, like pregnant people get like really, really, really hot. And I just really thought, because I wanted to be pregnant my whole life, I really thought that God was just gonna give it to me. And he didn't. And I don't know why. And I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Like, not complaining. And there's like a lot of things you can't do when you're pregnant or like not supposed to do. I don't know. People are different, alright? Everyone's different. Like me and my best friend, we are actually going to do a video comparing our pregnancies, because 2 totally different pregnancies, 100% different. So when I got pregnant, because I know the exact time, when I found out I was pregnant, my giveaways were the fact that my testicles were a little bit sore, but they were growing, and usually before Mother Nature hits, they're just a little bit sore, but they were growing, and I was like, there's only one thing that could be doing that, because I'm 21, I was 20. There's no way that I'm finally being blessed for no reason. There's gotta be a reason. And I actually texted my sister November 19th, and I was like, I think I'm pregnant. And she called me, and I was like, well, here's the story. We're trying, and then decided we are not trying. But I'm having cramps in the front. I don't cramp in the front for my monthly. I just don't. So there's a lot of things where I was like, I'm pregnant, and I'm pregnant, and I know it. No, but then Dominic and I went to go get a milkshake, and I was like, let's pick up pregnancy tests, because I'm curious. I want to know. And I wasn't going to take them. I was going to take them like the week I was supposed to like miss my period. Ew, I said the P word. I'm such a boy. Like literally, it grosses me out. I was not meant for this. It's been heavenly not having it though. Woo. So I was like, let's pick up pregnancy tests, and I went to pee. As soon as we got our milkshakes, we got the pregnancy test, and I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and take one. Like, messing around. Like, I knew, but I was like denying it, because Dominic was ready but wasn't. Like, the only way Dominic was gonna be ready is the exact way it happened, is it being like, okay, well, it happened. So I took the pregnancy test, and it was positive. So I knew before I even took the test. It was almost, oh, let's do the math, 9, 19. This is pregnancy brain. Hold on. 19, 20. I want to count down for something. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Oh, it's exactly a week later. I knew a whole week before taking my pregnancy test that I was pregnant. And I was supposed to, according to my app, but according to my sister, and she makes more sense for how they work, how periods work, my app said that I still had like another week, but I should have already started like that day. obviously never did. Still haven't. What is going on? But yeah, so that was how I found out. My reaction was I said, oh, F-bomb, and Dominic's like, you're pregnant, and I was like, yep. So I gave him his space because he was panicking. Like, I don't think Dominic necessarily handled it bad. Do I think that now and be like, kind of yanks my chain? But at the time, I was like, I get it. Like, same. What we gonna do? Even though it was like planned and we wanted it, we also were like, let's give it another year and we'll save up. We're going to my honeymoon. Is it April? January, February, March. I should have been on my honeymoon. I couldn't go on the honeymoon anyway because, you know, we canceled it to save the honeymoon fund for the baby. Yeah, we were gonna go to North Carolina. Be my first time going. We're gonna stay in a cabin. Okay, that's like for a whole nother story. Anyway, so I don't think he handled it bad. I just kind of let him do his thing. He needed his space. It's like a big jump for someone who 6 months before that wasn't even ready to talk about kids the way that I was like, oh my god, just think about like when you're a dad and like the horses and like the dogs we're gonna have and the games and just like I was the one that was like, oh my god, like guess what our future like guess, like what are we gonna do, like it's gonna be so fun. And he was just like, yep, that'll be fun, that's gonna happen one day in the future. And then the future came when he wasn't expecting it. Okay, so those were my like symptoms to know that I was pregnant. I didn't miss a period, I didn't feel sick, like I just had the cramps, my chest was hurting a little bit, growing, I was sneezing all the time, literally, I think that is the weirdest thing, you know, now that I think about it, I don't sneeze that much anymore. I sneezed all the time. I think I'd sneeze like, not even joking, like close to 100 times a day or more, but like in a row. Not 100 times in a row, but like I'd sneeze like a good 5 to 10 times in a row, and I'm just like, stop. Because now I've got to the point where like when I sneeze I pee, so I'm just like peeing myself all the time. So trying to think of like things that are like truths and myths. When I didn't start getting my bump till I could tell at 12 weeks, but I knew that no one else could. They were probably just like, oh, she's getting chubby. But like if you didn't know me, or if you knew me, that'd probably just look like I was chubby. If you didn't know me, I'd probably just like look normal. But like I could tell around 12 weeks. I'm sorry that I keep moving, and I'm really bad about not moving, but I wanna sit a certain way, and my chair is not letting me. Well, the vanity is not letting me. But I think you could start telling, depending on what shirts I was wearing, at like 15 weeks. That's when I started getting like the roundness and the bump. Was at 15 weeks. I just totally skipped the morning sickness. I did get morning sickness, and I thought I was dying. I was like, oh my god, like this is the worst. I hated it. My house had carpet in it, and my dogs were in my living room, so my living room would smell like dirty carpet because of the dogs. And as soon as I'd walk in, it'd be like too hot, and it all would just hit me at once, and I'd throw up. Like I couldn't open the fridge. Like, nope. I would literally hold my breath to open the fridge. That was like one of the smells that I couldn't stand, was the cold smell of the fridge and freezer. The freezer still bothers me a little bit, but I can open it. Another weird thing that like triggered me being sick was the smell of Dominic. And I guess that's like a thing. Other wives have had this problem where it's like the smell of their husband just bothered them. But he smelled warm. I guess it was just like the smell of temperatures. Like if it was like cold, but like if Dominic was like working all day, he'd be like sweaty, and I'd smell him, and I'd be like, so when he'd go to kiss me, it'd be really awkward because I'd be like, It was gross. He doesn't smell bad. He just smells like a person. But I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I'm trying to think. But anyway, my morning sickness, I literally thought that I didn't want to have kids ever again because of this morning sickness. And it only lasted like 2.5 weeks, and I wasn't even throwing up every day. There would be times where I'd throw up every day, but it was usually every other day. And I was so dramatic about it. At the time, I thought it was going to be something that like lasted longer and got worse. Because I started at like 6.5 weeks or whatever. I started getting my morning sickness, like 6.5 to like 7 weeks is when I started getting my morning sickness. And it ended, well, I don't know, it only lasted like 2.5 weeks. But, oh my god, I literally thought I was gonna die. Turns out I had it so easy. I literally had it so easy after that. Well, even during that, like, I know people that were like puking every day and at anything multiple times a day. Nope, not me. Not I. Cravings. I don't have any. I have not had any. I really thought that I was like gonna be like the milkshake person, but I think I just at the time really just wanted milkshakes because the time changed, or not time change, but like seasons changing. It's like, oh, it's summertime, we have to get milkshakes, and I wanted milkshakes all the time. But as far as like cravings go, I feel like I crave the same way I would before I got pregnant, where it's just something sounds really, really, really good and I really, really, really want it, but I don't go get it and then I get over it. Like, it's something that like lasts like an hour. The one thing that I've been like consistent on wanting is Burger King onion rings, but I don't even want them necessarily because of pregnancy craving. It's just I haven't had them in so long and I needed to try them again. But after I tried them, I was fine again. So I don't really feel like I'm one that got cravings. To be honest, I don't feel pregnant in the slightest bit. Like, the only thing that like makes me like be like, oh yeah, I'm pregnant, is I look down and I'm like, oh, and then I'm like, oh yeah. As a child, I didn't just let myself go. I haven't even like gained weight or anything. I don't mean to brag. I feel like I'm bragging and I don't mean to, but I'm like really excited about that. I haven't gained any weight other than at my stomach for now. I mean, who knows what's gonna happen in the 3rd trimester, but so far so good. I don't have any stretch marks, and honestly, that is something that kind of bothers me, because when I planned on being pregnant my whole childhood, I was like, I'm gonna love my stretch marks, I'm gonna love everything about being pregnant, I'm gonna love it. And like, I was like really, I'm gonna like, who did I tell this? I'm so stupid. So I'm like obsessed with my mom, and I literally always have been, and she has stretch marks, and I always looked at those and thought that was like the coolest thing. I don't know if it's because of my mom, and like, I don't know, I've always thought stretch marks were like really cool. I'm crying because I love my mom. I don't know, I'm just like, that is someone I've like literally always looked up to, and I just love her. But yeah, like, I would always see her stretch marks and think that she was like the coolest woman in the world. So like, I wanted stretch marks, and I don't have any yet. I want them. I literally, like, that sounds so stupid because so many people hate stretch marks, but like, I want stretch marks, and I don't know if it's just because like my mom had stretch marks or what, but like, that's like something in pregnancy that I do want. So they also say that during pregnancy you eat a lot, which, I mean, like, that's probably true for some. Like, remember, this is just like my pregnancy. I don't eat that much, like, literally at all. I could go all day without eating. Like, it's my lunchtime, and I have had nothing to eat today, and I don't feel hungry. I'm gonna force myself to eat, but I don't feel hungry in the slightest bit. In my 1st trimester, before I even found out I was pregnant, I was eating a lot. Like, I was like, why am I always hungry? But I think it was just like, hey, like, you're pregnant, take a test, like, look how much you're eating. And then after that, I just stopped eating as much. I think I went through a phase for like a week where I was literally able to eat all my food. But after that, I don't eat that much. I don't feel. Another thing that they say is like the insomnia, you can't sleep when you're pregnant. That is true. It's so stupid. Like, I feel like your body's trying to prepare you for a child that doesn't sleep. And that's great because she doesn't. They're in the middle of the night. She's a night owl, which is nice for me, I guess. Not really. She usually is awake as soon as I'm like ready for bed. She's moving a lot. Around 2 in the morning, I'll notice if I'm awake that she is moving a lot, and around 4 in the morning. So it's like every 2 to 3 hours she's kicking me in my belly. They tell you can't lay on your belly. Well, no one tells you that. Everyone makes you believe that you can't lay on your belly, or it's just one of those things you think you can't. Not true. I still sleep on my stomach. I can't not sleep on my stomach. And there will come a point where I'm not able to, but I literally thought as soon as you were pregnant you could not lay on your stomach because you're going to crush your baby. And I don't know if I'm just stupid, but I know that I'm stupid, then there are a lot of other stupid people out there. You can still lay on your belly. And I watched this documentary that actually says you can't lay on your back. You can lay on your back, but if doctors were going to worry about any position, it's about laying on your back, because there's something that goes down to your baby where if you're like laying flat, that it can like cut it off, and your baby, it's like something like blood flow or something like that, where it could be cut off to your baby. So when I sleep with this big ass pregnancy pillow, and then I put that bear underneath it. That way, even if I do sleep on my back, I'm like up. It's really comfy, I must say. It's really comfy. I really can't think of anything else. If you want to send me Butterfingers, I'll open up the P.O. box. That was literally the most random thought, but I really want some Butterfingers right now. That sounds really good. If you guys want me to keep doing videos, because I thought about quitting the other day because I was emotional, yay. If you want to keep doing videos, you gotta share my stuff. Follow me on Instagram. Comment below. If you want to comment, even if it's like on my Facebook or something, that you watch my videos. That's like the one thing that keeps me going. And I know that sounds so stupid, but like, it's hard to stay motivated when you're not seeing like any results and like where it's going. I don't know. It's just like I'd like to see more results, even if I don't know you and you watch my videos. That's, first of all, that's gonna make me more excited, because that means I'm getting out to like more than just my friends. My dogs are fighting. But if you want to see more, or you have any recommendations, you can comment below or comment on my Facebook post, or you can like my Facebook page. It's actually Kirsten.Renee. I think it's Kirsten.Renee. If it's not Kirsten.Renee, it might just be Kirsten Renee. I think it's Kirsten Renee YT for like YouTube. I don't know. I'll put a link in the description. I don't even know what my own page is called. I'm actually gonna link. I'm gonna do this the right way. All right, guys, let's do it. Okay. That's how you do it. I just feel so stupid. Okay, so you go check out my Instagram, my Twitter, my Facebook page, and you can subscribe and click the notification bell so you can get notified anytime I post, which is like twice a month. You're welcome. Comment videos you'd like to see. Okay, Dominic didn't agree to this, but I'm gonna make them. If I can get 10 shares on this video, Dominic has to do a video with me. Something that's like recommended and voted on. I'm gonna make him agree to that. So if this video gets 10 shares, then you guys get to he's gonna hate me. I didn't put mascara on. I'm just now realizing this. Okay, anyway, yeah, you got the point. Alright, see ya.